Hello, my name is Herbert Fernandez Tamayo, and today I would like to show you an overview of my Capstone project. Here we have the both notebook files. The first one is the AutoML, the second one is hyperparameter tuning. All we need to run those files is to create a compute instance and then load those files between others into it. So about the AutoML, we are importing some dependencies. Okay, next we are importing the data set, which is available through my GitHub repository. Then we need to create the experiment. Okay, then we have to create a compute cluster, okay, to run the experiment. And then we need to write some configuration which is related to the experiment. And this is important because sometimes we may obtain a timeout. Okay, it is a good idea to extend the time. Okay, also we are limiting the max iteration to 5. Okay, and the primary metric is accuracy. So next, also the key column for the data set is this one, which is in English, it's called sex. Okay, then we need to run the experiment. Okay, the run detail widget is a really helpful tool because we may obtain different information such as 2D graphics between other facts. Okay, so once the experiment is run, is finished, we may obtain the best model. Here is an example of the best metric, and also we are obtaining the parameters from the model. So as you can see, this is the output. Okay, so about the result, the best accuracy we obtaining running this experiment, as you can see, was 0.88. So let's jump into the hyperparameter experiment. Also, we have to create a compute cluster. If we can go to the machine learning studio, excuse me, these ones are the compute cluster which are running right now. Okay, then we need to set some configuration related to the hyperparameter, such as random parameter sampling, max iteration, between other facts. This is my script, my training script. Okay, then we need to run the experiment. It is a good idea to use the run detail widget. And as you can see, my best metric I obtained was 0.89. So the idea is to deploy the best model. So let's go into the some details about it. We're going to deploy the hyperparameter best model. Here we have some information such as the best metric, as you can see. Okay, it has a better performance than the AutoML. So next, we have to save and register the best model. Okay, and before to deployment the best model, we need to use the environment, the content environment. Okay, and finally, we are deploying into the best model into our web services. So the process was succeed. We may use some test data in order to interact with our brand new endpoint. So if we are running this line, we have a status scope of 200, which is it is a good information. So we have the logs from the web services. So with the idea to learn more about, I also deployed the best model from my AutoML. Here are some details. This is my test data, okay, for my test my web services. Here we have the request and we have the result. Okay, so and also we have the the logs. So let's check our endpoints. So as you can see, this is related to the AutoML. The healthy is deployment state is healthy. The deployment logs are really useful in case we need to debug something. And this is the endpoint related to the hyperparameter. So finally, each experiment has its own child runs, okay? And we may obtain more details about from here, such as the output logs between other facts. Here we can see the best algorithm of the best algorithm. So finally, it is a good idea to delete the web services and the compute cluster because it won't be useful anymore. So in case you need to watch more detail about my product, my project, I have an extended video of the this explanation. So thank you for your time and have a nice day.